Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 12th. About 31 years ago, my mom began to experience trouble. It started with something very simple, a drop foot. And the drop foot was causing her a lot of grief because she found herself tripping on herself over and over again. She also had a bit of weakness, and she didn't know exactly what was going on. When she went to her medical doctor told her that she should probably consult a neurosurgeon. So I began to look through the list of the different neurosurgeons in the area and try to find a person that would be able to see her. Luckily, I had been an orderly in a hospital for a few years, so I knew a lot of the doctors in the area. And I contacted one of my favorite neurosurgeons, told him about the situation, and asked him if he could see my mom. So he squeezed her into his appointments, and we were incredibly lucky for that because he usually booked several months in advance. Long story short, after he saw my mom and ran a few tests, he looked at me and at her and he said, "This is going to require a second opinion. I don't want to say anything. You need to take her someplace else, maybe Mayo." Well, Mayo books 8 to 10 months in advance, and Mom at that point in time was in real distress over what could possibly be. So I called Bishop Grutka. Bishop Grutka knew many people at Mayo, many of the executives, and they called our house and asked if my parents would be able to come in 2 days. So my mom and dad were very enthused and went to Mayo 2 days later. It was a Labor Day weekend. I'll never forget that Labor Day when my mom called and in the midst of her crying said, "I'm one of Jerry's kids." She found out that she had ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. And after about 2.5 years, she passed away on May 12th, 1994. You know, any loved one's death anniversary always makes it seem like it was just yesterday. It's been 26 years since she passed away, and yet today, it feels like it just happened yesterday. I know we've all lost loved ones in our lives. And so today, I'm just letting you know that as I grieve for my mother still, I pray for you in your grief. It's never easy to lose loved ones. Yes, with the passage of time, there is a little healing that takes place, but there's always that gap, that hole that can never be filled. But there's always that hope that we shall see them again one day. So until we see our loved ones, we plug on. We count on God for all the grace that we need. And we continue moving forth in His grace and His love, knowing that one day we shall be united again. God bless you this day and every day of your lives.